Morning, guys. It's Tuesday morning, August 22nd, and I thought I'd jump in here and do kind of a weekend recap of our weekend. It's raining, so I hope I'm talking loud enough and that the rain isn't too loud. I am driving, so sorry if I'm not looking at the camera the whole time. So we had a pretty good weekend. It was a pretty chill weekend. We didn't have a lot going, which was nice because it's the beginning of the school year, so we're all tired and, just need some downtime. So, just to kind of talk about the weekend, Friday night after work, we all just came home and I made dinner and we just chilled and relaxed at home, and it was really nice. So we did really good saving money, and then I don't even remember what I made for dinner, but I found that the meals I planned for these past 2 weeks, because I planned 2 weeks worth of meals, they're not very healthy. I went for easier options, so that's definitely something I want to work on next week during my meal planning, just because I want the meals to be healthy as well as, not too expensive. So that was Friday, and then Saturday, Mitch and Mitchell went out to Mitch's parents' house, and they just kind of spent the day out there. Mitch's parents live on some land and stuff, so Mitchell likes to run around. So they ate out there. They did stop at McDonald's on the way out there. They each got a sausage biscuit, so they spent a little money doing that, but it was only $1 per breakfast sandwich, so not too bad. Definitely, cheaper than what they could have done. They could have each gotten a meal and all of that. And it was also, even though a sausage biscuit from McDonald's isn't very healthy, it was a cutback because Mitch could eat the sandwich and the hash brown and all that. So they did that. So Mitch just took a couple dollars to get that. I stayed home most of the day and just cleaned house and got stuff done around the house, worked on some different things, planned my week, kind of what all we have going this week. And sorry, the cameras, there we go. So I kind of got all that stuff done, and then I cooked dinner at home for us that night. Then on Sunday, we got up pretty early, and we each grabbed something quick for breakfast, and then we went to a local historic site around us by the National Park Service, because they had a solar eclipse badge that you could earn. Mitchell does the Junior Ranger badge program, so we went there and he earned the solar eclipse badge, and it was just so hot and humid on Sunday, so we just headed home, which I was pretty proud of us not stopping and getting breakfast somewhere or an early lunch, because like I said, we didn't really eat much for breakfast. We just got a small snack. So we went home, so I was really proud of us for that. So we got home and we just kind of hung out around the house all day. Mitchell, I think his allergies are bothering him, or he's fighting off some germs from the kids at school, because he kind of had a runny nose, and he just wanted to lay around and watch TV, and I let him just because he wasn't feeling good. So we did that, and then I cooked dinner, nothing too exciting there. And then yesterday, Mitch had to work, but Mitchell and I did not have school. The school district that I work for and that Mitchell goes to preschool in, our school was canceled yesterday for the eclipse, because the eclipse, through our area, I guess the county we're in is a pretty big county, so the school district was affected. They were calling for a lot of traffic to be associated with that, and it wasn't too bad, except for on the main highway that runs through the main interstate, actually. So they didn't want school to have to deal with all that traffic, and one of the big deciding factors was that our superintendent was worried that if there was an emergency at one of the schools, that responders would not be able to get to the school due to the traffic, or due to them being tied up with the eclipse, because they had a lot of responders stationed for heat and stuff like that. So they canceled school, which I was totally fine with. Now we have to make it up at the end of the year, but I'm totally fine with it because, you know, I didn't want to deal with driving in that traffic. I didn't want to deal with dropping Mitchell off. I was worried about him doing the eclipse without Mitch or I being around to help him. And I know, like, with the sun, like, any day you can burn your eyes looking at the sun. Like, I get that. Like, you never want to look at the sun. And instincts, pretty much, you don't look at it because it hurts. But Mitch wanted him to experience it, so, you know, he wanted us around him for it. So it was really nice that I was able to help him rather than him being in his preschool class of, I think there's 20 kids in the class and only 2 adults to help all those kids. So I was really glad I got to help him. So him and I just kind of chilled all day. We, you know, ate food at home and all that, and then I made dinner. So it was a pretty exciting day to be able to see that. I know that'll never happen again in my life, and it was just a really neat experience. So this weekend we did really good with not spending money. I've been going through, you know, our bank transactions and writing them down, and it's been really nice since we've switched to a lot of cash for a lot of our things that there's not as many transactions. I can't talk today, sorry. So that's been really nice to be able to look through it that way. So that's, you know, that's kind of the recap of that. Like I said, our food still, we got to work on that. The gaining money we're doing pretty good at, but the losing weight, I don't think we've made much progress there. So that's definitely something we want to work on. And I'm hoping with just cutting out like the fast food and the eating out that we're making some small choices there. We're also, like, if we do go out to eat, we don't get a soda, or Mitch's big thing is sweet tea. He still drinks it at home, but, you know. So we're hoping those little choices are going to make a big difference in an overall change. So just wanted to give you a week recap of our weekend. Still can't talk today, but I'm headed to work now. It's a yucky, rainy day, so I'll check back in with you guys later in the week. Bye.